School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science is the biggest constituent that is offering electrical engineering, both at the undergraduate, master's, and PhD. We have the US-Pakistan Center for Advanced Studies in Energy. So energy is a huge problem in Pakistan, and this center is just focused on doing research in the domain of power and energy. It is only offering postgraduate programs. The College of Electrical and Mechanical Engineering is another unit that is offering electrical engineering programs. So they have about 840 undergraduate students and a good number of postgraduate students. Then we have the Naval Engineering College because we have the Arabian Sea in the south, so that's why they're focusing on naval engineering. But they're also offering electrical engineering program with 280 undergraduate students and some postgraduate students. And then we have the College of Signals that focuses more on communication and wireless stuff, but they also have a good number of students enrolled in our electrical engineering program. So altogether, we have about 200 faculty members that are focusing in electrical engineering research, about 3,000 students, out of which 2,000 are roughly in the undergraduate program and 1,000 students in the postgraduate programs. Now coming to our international linkages, so we are connected with 250 universities across the globe that are in 53 different countries. So we are very active in those collaborations. We are focusing on faculty and student exchanges. We are doing joint research. There's another concept of Twin Lab. I briefly touched upon it yesterday. I'm going to be talking about it a little bit more. And we are also rigorously working with our international partners in our international academic advisory boards. So they give us their feedback on how to make our curriculum advanced and as per the international standards. So our electrical engineering program is also accredited through Washington Accord, and that is also something that internationalizes our curriculum. So these are our publications, and as you can notice, almost half of the publications are done in joint collaboration with our international partners. And we have noticed that these publications lead to better quality research. They have more citations compared to the ones that were done just locally. So we are again very keen to partner with different universities, work together, and we really believe in collaborating rather than competing. So we are very open to collaborations. Now coming to the concept of Twin Labs. So I told you about that. This is a new thing that we have established and it is working very well. So these two Twin Labs were established with Coventry University in the UK. So the idea is that we connect two research labs together. They just start to share resources in terms of students, in terms of lab equipment. Our faculty members get the opportunity to become adjunct at the foreign university, and similarly the foreign university professors, we get them as adjunct professors in our university, and then they just connect together and work together, and that has brought a lot of good research to our university. Another one that we just recently opened in July 2024 with Thailand. So, I mean, we are very open to this concept of Twin Labs. It has very minimal strings attached, no funding required, just want to bring people together so that they work together and bring fruitful results. Now we are also very keen to connect with the industry. So these are our industrial partners, and as you can see, there are some multinational companies, some local companies, and they are also engaged with our electrical engineering students and the faculty members. Also, our students are very keen to have their spin-offs. Some of the faculty members have also formed the spin-offs, and the good thing about these spin-offs is that they have been originated from the academia, so they understand how academia works, and that is why they also engage very well with our students and our faculty members. Some of the successful ones, as you can see, this is a huge company founded by one of our graduates of electrical engineering. The second one has been acquired by Facebook, so that is also a big success. And similarly, there are others who are doing great business and engaging our communities. Now coming to the main focus of this presentation, that is on the research areas. So we kind of span the whole spectrum of electrical engineering across our different campuses. So you can name an area and we can find you a faculty member who's working in that area. But just to give you a quick idea, so AI is the big thing that everybody is working on, and we are working on 8 different themes in the area of artificial intelligence. As you can see, healthcare, education, agriculture, security. We have also applied AI very successfully in law and judiciary, and we are engaged with our Ministry of Law in that regard, media analytics, transportation, and smart cities. So we are working on all these areas in our different campuses. Some quick, overview of the projects. So this is like the vehicle identification stuff. We also can identify people and do some face recognition in a crowded place. Also, if somebody is carrying a weapon, we can detect that automatically, and that can be reported. Coming to the healthcare, so we are working on detection, diagnostics, and even predictions based on AI tools. Now coming to the environment, we are also very actively monitoring areas like crop diseases, forest health. For water, we also have some very neat tools. This submersive vehicle is actually used to bring the flood affectees to safe areas. Also, we're working on fish biodiversity. Some of the sensors that we have developed very quickly. Then we are also very actively working on media analytics and also using AI to create teaching and learning tools. So we are working on developing an instructor that can work with students and guide them in their education. Coming to the second main area that we work on, that is power. And as I said, that we have a focused center that is working on energy and power. And they are also working on various topics ranging from smart grids, electrical power planning, electricity markets, high voltage power electronics, microgrids, condition monitoring, renewable integration, and electric vehicles, which is again a very hot topic these days. Some glimpses of the projects that we are working on. So as you can see, microgrids and nano dielectrics is again a very active research area in our different schools of electrical engineering. We are also working on distribution line fault localization systems, very fast ones that can detect and identify and rectify the faults. Also, electric vehicles is a big area, and we are working on motors and drives for electric vehicles and also on the batteries. So batteries is again a very active research area where we want to enhance the life of the battery. We are also working on motors and converters in our labs, and this is on the biomedical image and signal analysis. So this is another very active area. So we have a lot of people working on digital signal processing, and they are working with different sensors, and they have very interesting systems that they have developed. IC design is another area that we have recently started to work very extensively upon. We are getting some tape outs, and some processor design is also in place. So again, this is an area where we are developing our expertise. It's in a very initial stage, but we have a large group that has started very actively to work on this. Now coming to antennas and radio frequency work, so again we have a very active group that is working on this area. They have designed various antennas, they have published in very top journals. All this work has been great, and as you can see, they are also working on radio frequency energy harvesting. These are some lab facilities that we have. So we have a very decent anechoic chamber and a microwave research lab that is actively working on these areas. Now coming to some selected faculty members, I just want to flash their areas. Again, the whole intent is not to show you a lot of information, but just to tell you what we are doing so that you can get what relates to your role. Faisal Shafayat is one of the active researchers who's working on document image analysis, OCR image processing, computer vision, and machine learning. We have Ali Hassan, who is an expert in wireless communication, again a very well-known researcher in this domain. We have Usman Akram, who's working on medical image analysis, biometrics, pattern recognition. We have Heather Abbas, who is a specialist in cybersecurity and information assurance. We have Professor Usman Kamar, who is again, he has various books that he has written on data science, health informatics, AI, NLP, and Industry 4.0. Then there comes me. I work in the area of formal methods and theorem proving, model checking, and mostly verifying hardware-related stuff. Coming to Professor Farooq Tahir, he is an expert in radio frequency circuits and systems. We have Mohammad Yassin, who works with hardware security, design for trust, and logic locking. We have Kamran Zaid, who again works with power electronics, electric drives, control systems, renewable energies. We have Dr. Farhan Hassan Khan, who works with artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, data mining, and NLPs. Farhan Hassan works in artificial intelligence, deep learning, so he's an AI guy. Tahir Abdul Hussain is working on artificial intelligence again, but from the energy perspective and fuel cells. And Adil Waqas, he's heading our energy center, and he works on solar, thermal, and thermal energy storage, and that is all about it. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you got somebody who connects with your research. Thank you very much.